What up, though? What's happening? What's happening? Hope everything alright with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Real quick, first of all, I'm gonna start calling these videos the Nighttime Crawler, the Nighttime Chronicles. I'm not finna say damn crawlers. Like, bro. We're gonna call these boys the Nighttime Chronicles. We got the Laying Down Chronicles. And then we got the Nighttime Chronicles, like when I'm in the dark and shit, when I don't feel like putting on no light, cause it's nighttime and shit. So it's like, it's nighttime. I don't need all that light right now. Especially, you know what I'm saying, if it ain't nothing super serious I'm about to talk about. But look, actually, this is pretty serious. It's a mixture of things, but look. The alarming rate these babies is going missing is crazy, man. It's insane, and on top of that, yeah, I know, man. In the cases I hear, I hear a lot of cases. Some may be snatched off the street. It's in the third, fourth, fifth. But as of late, it been people the closest to them doing these babies dirty. They be right there in the house with them. I don't know if I said this before, but it was just like, you know, essaying them. Now they just, you know, essaying them, and then unalive them when they done with them, or they feel like they about to be caught, or, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. It's like, bruh, it's like, man, what's going on, man? You know, like, nah, man. Like, we need some help. We need some healing out here, bro. Like, we need something, bro, because whatever is going on, it ain't working. It's way too many babies going missing. And ain't like all of them ran away and all that mess, and I heard some do, and they know, yes, they get found. Thank God for that. Thank God that those babies was brought back home safe and sound. And then you got these other cases, man. I was just watching a case about Breasia Terrell, a cute little baby girl. She had to be like 10 years old, done dirty. That was out in Iowa, and then you had this shit in Ohio. Excuse me, y'all, I forgot that young lady's name, but the most recent one that was big, that got, it was a big story, because she was messing, but then they found her in an abandoned house. Allegedly, her father had them to sever her head off and all types of wicked stuff, man. It's at home like this. I'm quite sure this been going on, but I don't think it's been going on like this or because we got social media. We can see a whole lot more, things that's going on around the world. Is that why we hearing about it, or it was just like a spark of this going on, like just, you know what I'm saying, like this shit just, I ain't gonna say happened overnight, but just got got totally out of hand, totally out of control within a short time. So it's like, I don't know, y'all. Sometimes I hear some of these stories, man, and I just be in disbelief. Like, how do you even think of shit like that, bro? And I don't want y'all to think I'm laughing. That's just like, I don't know if you ever had that feeling where all you can do is like, it's hard to explain. But, oh man, I would look it up, but I'm on this camera, it's gonna cut off. And I ain't got my laptop up, bro, that's how I look it up. But, matter of fact, we gonna have, not to get off subject, But we gonna have the Nighttime Chronicles, the Laying Down Chronicles, and the Laptop Chronicles. And I'm recording off the laptop. But back to the subject, though. I don't know, man. I just wanna say long live to all those babies that lost their life in the midst of being caught up out here in this, caught up in the wrong environments, with the wrong people, being done so dirty, with so much brutality. I don't understand how you shoot a little girl in their face. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry, I don't know if I could say that like that with Pew Pew, a small one. You know what I'm saying? And the place you did. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. 10 years old, you say that's your baby, like you stressing. I was watching the interrogation, stressing. That's my baby. That's my baby. I'm just looking for my baby. The whole time, know the baby, where the baby at, why she missing and everything. Knowing her fate, everything, bro. Everything. Knowing it all the whole time in the interrogation room, putting on the bed. Them the niggas who should get fucking Oscars. Them niggas is good where they think they are, because they end up getting caught. But they good, bro. Cause they be knowing, they be help passing out the flyers, sharing it on social media. Like my man's in Florida with that young lady. She was a little older. I think she was like 16. I forget her name. Excuse me, y'all, for forgetting their names. It's so many. And then to my fault, I should do a little more if I'm gonna have these subjects. Just have to do a little more study their names, like the ones, more than just the couple that we may know, cause they study on there. Like it's a young lady right now, you got the Zaya Harris still missing. Won't nobody still just come out and just say what a young girl. Won't even say where she at, bro. And be knowing. But I don't know, man. But yeah, they be in there talking about they out there looking, passing out flyers. As I just don't get how people operate like that, man. That is crazy to me. And it's like with just like no remorse, like release. Even if you in that moment, over time, you mean to tell me your conscience ain't fuck with you once, man? Or maybe when you get that jail sentence, you start spending that time. Maybe that's when it's gonna hit your conscience. See, that's crazy, man. That's insane. I believe that gentleman actually got life. They already been sentenced. That case with Breasia Terrell, that happened like July 10th, 2020. So doing the what's your name time. But anyway, my bad, I got lost in thought. I'm sorry, y'all had a little glitch. I look like one of those celebrities when they be glitching, they just get like, bro, what's going on? Wake up. My bad. Nah, but yeah, that guy who's responsible for that young lady's passing is now currently serving a life sentence. That he got found on one count of M1 and kidnapping, I believe. Both got life sentences for both. So good. It don't bring the person back, because like you say, like they still able to talk to their people or whatever, but they never enjoy it. Like they never enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? The way they would like to. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then I just be believing in equal shit. Like, You did her like that, you need to be done like that, bro. Like, period. But it is what it is. I guess sitting there dwelling on it for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? And then like he had to carry in the world though. To me, he came with that BS little note. I'm like, bro, you could keep all that to yourself. You wasted your whole pen, paper, and effort. Like, stop. He got a cigarette. He should have cigarette butt. He should have cigarette butt that boy like, boop. Fuck out of here. Got the cigarette butt that. Get that out of here. You know how you flick a cigarette butt, boop. You know what I'm saying? That's how you gotta do it. That's how you could have did that note like, boop. Fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? But no, yeah, so now we just, you got, what's his name? Jarvis Butts. Pause. That's their name. Jarvis Butts. Quite sure if you haven't heard. Here it is. He awaiting trial right now. I'm guessing it's supposed to start, like, what you call it? October. But I think it ain't. I think they pushed it up to August something. Don't quote me on that, but I'm not sure. But yeah, he awaiting trial for his parts in the disappearance of Nazir Harris. Long live Nazir Harris. So yeah, I don't know. I think they got the Ohio father. I think that guy out of Ohio. That situation. I think they got him in custody. I don't really know what's going on with them. I gotta look into it, but at least some of these cats are gonna get what they deserve for playing these type of reindeer games. So it just is what it is. Anyway, yeah. So my bad, y'all. My bad. I don't like when people do certain stuff. So, but anyway, yeah, my bad, man. Yeah, but I might have to redo this video because I'm all over the place. But yeah, no. So long live those young ladies. I was just like I said, I just was watching a case about a young lady being unalived by somebody that's supposed to be like a father figure. And it happens. This is happening way too often now. Now they going to the extreme of just unaliving them. So it's like it's getting wild out here. But make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. Keep these young ladies in y'all memories. You know what I'm saying? Be careful, man. We gotta be careful as to who we allow around these children. Because they can't defend themselves. Some can, of course, when you hear stories where things go another way. Shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't, getting done dirty. They doing it dirty. You know what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, shout out to them for standing up for themselves. You know what I'm saying? But at this time, it's going the other way around way too often. So, like I said, like, love on y'all babies, man. Love on y'all people. I know it'd be hard when we be into it. You know, when to holler fuck with people. Now, you ain't gotta wish them wrong. You ain't gotta wish them nothing. You ain't even gotta deal with them, but still have love for them from afar. Even check on them every now and then, call up, like, you alright? Just see how people doing. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with a phone call. I ain't saying I gotta meet up if it's like that. You know what I'm saying? But do attempt, and if it don't work, it don't work. Oh well, you did. You tried. But yeah, love on your people though. And for those who do got them tight circles, shout out to y'all. Y'all the example. And just keep being that example. That's all I can say. Shit, we some of us love that shit out here. But at the same time, we gotta watch out, cause this shit wicked, and it don't only it don't always have to be a child being essayed then unalive. You got situations where people going missing all the time. Where another situation is, which I'm gonna do a laptop chronicle on it. Lord willing, pretty much like the for a black man, being found hung, should I say, in various areas, like far as like in the South, like I think it was North Carolina. You got the ones. What others? I forget the other player. I think Alabama was one, but it was just in different areas. Allegedly, within a week, 4 black men just pop up hung, and they all ruled out as suicide, and it's not getting uncovered. So it's like if they mention those 4, how many more is it? You know what I'm saying? So it's like what's really going on out here. So it's like, I mean, I know it's like, what can we do? We can at least bring awareness, and it's a lot we can do, but it's not only so much I can say on right here. But at the end of the day, what you can do is bring awareness to it. You know what I'm saying? Because it can be you, it can be me, it can be any of us. Even though we hear about these people and we feel like, and people don't want to move until it knocks on their door. You know what I'm saying? So I guess it's trying to be like proactive and just like do something. You know what I'm saying? As far as like at least bringing awareness, at least where, for those who already lost their life, put the word out that this is happening so people can be on their high alert. You know what I'm saying? And or what else? So we can bring justice for the victims, so they can't just rule it out as suicide. No, it need to be investigations done. People need to be sought out. Period. You know what I'm saying? When I do the laptop chronicles, and you know what I'm saying, it's a part in there when my man said they being found hanging from a tree 10 foot off the ground. How they do that? Like seriously, they climbed up in a tree with a like, get out of here, bro. Like, but yeah, I'm not even gonna speak too much on it. I'm gonna just do the laptop chronicle. Y'all stay tuned for that. Lord willing, cause I might say it might happen, it might don't. So just hopefully, Lord willing, I'm gonna put it out there. But stay tuned for it. It's quite informative, and all that. Shout out Professor Griff. That's where I seen it at. That's where most of the information gonna come from. Well, they say, black folks, I don't know if any folks don't want to believe nothing unless a white person said it. Well, that's a goddamn fucking lie over here, bro. But anyway, I'm not even gonna get into that right now. But I get some things from Professor Griff because he is the minister of information. So why not get my information from a very credible source? That's about it. But like I said, stay tuned for that. Keep these babies in your memories. Stay on high alert. They out here wilding. Watching people around your babies. People be out here wilding, as you can see. But they getting caught. Some think they got away, but they getting caught up with. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But y'all, like, share, subscribe. I appreciate y'all. Y'all stay up. Well, comment too. Let me know how y'all feel about this. If you got some, you know about some things that's going on that you would like to bring, shed some light on, so people can, people can come together and start addressing some of these things and potentially putting forth a plan to make something happen. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Like I said, let me know how y'all feel.